Just subscribe.
Fuck you, Dan. Oh, hey guys, what's up? Oh, thank you, Kirkdan, for the resub. Wowie. Thank you so much. Raised eyebrow? What the fuck?
Who could filch us better gear? Maybe on Cloister. But anybody we've got out there has got bigger problems with sending us to buy a gun every so often. Beats freezing our hands off with knife.
Buy from me and live to tell your fellows about my store. Hey, you smell gunpowder? Do you want to? Then buy one of my handy firearms. Rouse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection.
This guy's got big Dan energy.
I'm glad you asked. Weapon is an all-encompassing term. A rock can be a weapon, or a stick, or a particularly agitated sprat if you have thick enough gloves. But what I sell here, I wouldn't dare lump them in with mere weapons. These are finely tuned instruments of personnel elimination. You have my guarantee. My equipment for annihilating one's foes will never
I'm so much
fail
cooler
on you.
than that dork.
Full disclosure, my guarantee is not guaranteed. Feel free to go on a murderous rampage with what you buy. It's good publicity.
Love this bug where this just tooltip just appears over the
Mind
screen.
telling me if I still got both my eyebrows? Rouse all you... Feel free to go...
Oh my god, go away, please. Go away. Thank you. When the fuck did Borderlands 4 come out? Like last month? Played it, beat it. It was pretty good. Shock rifle. Shock assault rifle. Trench shotgun. Sniper rifle. Agatha. Finally, a gun named Agatha that shoots exploding bullets. There's no mystery here. I want a trench shotgun. That's what I want. I'm buying it. Pretty tasty. Are you sad you missed the Borderlands 4 launch, Dan? No, you're a big Borderlandser.
Misplaced a hand grenade. Browse all you like. Feel free to.
Do I want a sniper rifle? Nah, I'll leave it for now. I'll probably find a shotgun around the corner. One more luck. Ever since we had Borderlands 2 all those years ago, I've been a dedicated fan. I know, I mean, like, you don't need to tell me about it. I know.
Protect your loved ones, protect yourself. Buy some new armor today. I feel I should address any allegations you may have heard regarding bloodstains on my inventory. Just means it's been well loved. Tell me what you need.
How's business?
Booming now. Used to be a few other armor shops on the station. As it happened, their owners mysteriously vanished. I picked up their inventories real cheap, since they were just taking up station storage. It sure was a convenient windfall for yours truly. Real convenient.
Just make sure those owners vanish completely unless they come back for their goods.
No, I wouldn't worry about that. Extremely unrelated, but I'd avoid the chef de mécanique's twice braised indeterminate flesh scraps if I was you. They can be, gamey. Can do.
Nice. Cooked them up. The calorie counter. Minus 20% healing from medicinal healer. Using the inhaler grants a 10 times multiplier on energy recharge for 3 seconds. Multipliers for okay. Interesting. Is that a fucking ghillie hood? It completes the ghillie ensemble. Kinda want that. What's my current one do? Weak spot damage? Doesn't really go with the armor currently, but I could put it with this, and it kind of does.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location of the broker.
Lad, you ain't got much of a concept of a deal, do you? You ain't got nothing to offer, and a threat is offering less than nothing.
You realize any other arbiter would have crushed you where you stand for obstruction of justice long before now? That I am flowing with magnanimity?
Can't say I know what that word means, but if you're inclined to keep threatening me, only thing gonna be flowing is your blood out your body. Stranger, seen my fix? Hope you're about to offer to rid me of this damn fool.
You cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign-given duty, no matter how much of an irritant you may attempt to be.
Yeah, true, I haven't encountered an actual one. A fake one, yes.
I came to meet with the information broker for, protectorate business. Protectorate reasons. However, I find myself foiled at near every turn. None within the Protectorate would defy an Arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make the locals see reason without rendering myself unable to learn what I seek.
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but.
I can see why you'd want to get rid of this stupid bastard.
Are you daft? Do you understand how diplomatic I am being simply by staying my hand? Any other Arbiter would have executed you all where you stand.
You're just
This is
so
true, to be fair.
merciful it makes me blush. I'm sure your staying your hand has nothing to do with the armed guards watching your every move. No matter what this fella says, he's not going to convince me to trust him. He's a walking security risk.
Sounds like it could be useful somehow.
An Arbiter need prove themselves to no one but the Sovereign. But if I must debase myself to further my aim, so be it.
Interesting thought. Occurs to me there might just be something that needs looking into. Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. It's unassuming, quiet-like. Most of the folks there just want to be left alone. They see to the few needs they have by working with the broker. But we ain't heard from them in a fortnight and change. Serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. You see your way to looking into that, maybe we'll talk.
Yeah, why am I being roped into this?
I don't fancy the idea of letting an Arbiter loose on our allies without supervision. Might not know you, but anything's better than giving him complete freedom.
I do not take your speaking of me as some kind of feral canid lightly.
That's between them and Sub Rosa. You in or you out? Great! Take the lap canid with you. I've had enough of his excitability, and so have my customers.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another. I'm Arbiter Tristan Rao.
I work alone.
When I was an apprentice, yes, but not since. And certainly never with an outsider. I shall meet you at the camp. Let us hope we both arrive there intact.
Okay, off you go. No shit. This is like you've been waiting on that one for a little bit. When's it coming?
Oh, come now, Prospero. You've been on that stage hundreds of times. This perturbation looks bad on you, and you're not one for looking bad. Terribly sorry you've got me ruminating. A man of my persuasion shouldn't stoop to such self-deprecation, especially in front of prospective customers. You've identified me properly. But information transference is the lifeblood of Free Market Station. And if you want a transfusion, you'll have to grant me a spot of help. I'm in charge of keeping the patrons of the saloon entertained. Normally this does not present an issue, but I learned that an old flame of mine shall attend my next performance. My resolve is uncharacteristically flagging. I find myself fixating on the most minute of issues. I need something to bolster my confidence. She knows my real name. Prospero's just a stage title, as it happens. There's a certain kind of intimacy that I fear shall be difficult to ignore. Liquid courage has never failed me, but I have a discerning palate. The automech chef in the bazaar sells my preferred brand of alcohol, though it can be headstrong. You see, I can't just drink any old swill from the bar. My refined palate can only stomach one drink. Iceberg aged whiskey. Something of a collector's item, I'm told. Now, if you'll excuse me, an artist must be granted solitude to properly amass his mental forces.
Iceberg aged whiskey. So can I talk to you specifically?
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well. Libations or information? What's your poison?
Prospera asked me for some glacial aged whiskey. Do you have any in stock?
Oh, sure. Got it right behind the bottled gold and spiced silver. No, I ain't got any fancy booze for our in-house drunkard. And if he wants to know if I do, he should come and ask me himself. Or better yet, focus on his upcoming set.
Any rumors?
Always. For example, there's some kind of hoity-toity collector type parked upstairs. Supposedly, she's willing to sell some of her collection if you impress her. Laws.
Goodbye. Yeah, they all got funky masks on. What's that all about then? Actually, I could ask him, right? Unless that dialogue is just gone
Greetings
forever.
again. Libations or information? What's your... If you were running a less than legal group, would you want everyone knowing your agents' identities? I don't think so. Lots of folks in Sub Rosa have friends and family elsewhere. Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate predominantly. But some order. If their identities somehow got out, those friends and family are suddenly going to look like much juicier targets. It's safer for everyone this way.
Okay, that makes sense.
Nice day for shady dealings.
The hell gun is that? Looks like a fucking Hoover. Looks like Dyson made that.
Another challenger approaches. Prepare to be sent weeping from my curio collection. None have defeated my collections, and none shall. But I do so delight in a competition. Are you prepared to do battle? No one wanders into Fiona F. Walker. If you are here, we are fated to do battle. But I sense your reluctance. Very well. Defeat my collection and I'll grant you the chance to purchase other items from past collections. My curios are myriad, unique, and powerful. I take you for an adventuring sort, and if that's correct, I would be beside myself if I do not possess anything you want. The Spectrum Dance Saber, a prototype weapon of Auntie's heyday. I shan't spoil its implications, not unless you prove your worth.
Okay.
Cards, my dear, of the tossball and pitchball variety. I must see if your collection bests my own.
I've got a few. Yeah.
Sporting! Let us do battle! A not unimpressive display, closing in on my own. With perhaps a handful more, you just might defeat me. But today, you do not. I cannot open my wares to any unless
Alright,
they're
get more cards
to
on.
return one.
Find cards. Currently you have 10. 10's pretty good. Clear Obscure Trance. Swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss. You're rusty. All that time away has not been good for you.
If you've a tooth pain, you know who to visit. If you're here about a toothache, you've come to the right place. If you're here bleeding from a dozen bullet wounds, I suppose I can help with that too. If you've wounds that need stitching or teeth that need scrutiny, I'm your doctor.
You seem a little dentistry obsessed for a doctor.
Yes? Is this a problem? I'm the only doctor on Free Market Station. I think that excuses whatever quirks I may or may not have. My prior faction demanded I strictly adhere to my vocation and forego the world of dentistry, under penalty of death after a certain number of infractions. Suffice it to say, I'm pleased Free Market Station allows me to be myself. Medicaments?
The Pilferator. That's just a better version of what I got on. Gain increased healing from your medical and healer, increasing with your hack skill. You may also hack auto docks by expending bypass chance to reactivate them. Interesting. Recipe for a trauma kit. That's kind of huge.
Doctor here. Get your stitches.
Buy from me and live to tell your fellows about my store.
My contraptions
Oddments
don't
and
do no more.
Gubbin.
Honest. Listen, I know I shouldn't warn you about this, but anything I sell you runs the risk of exploding. I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy from me.
Sure, buddy. Heard I'm here on my own business. What do you know about the ACS free market?
No. Ships decidedly ain't in my purview. You sure I can't interest you in some bric-a-brac instead of this
We
conversation?
love bric-a-brac.
You'd need to purchase much more from my stock for me to consider such a course of action. I'd be happy to show you.
And the ship's called the free market and it crashed.
Hello once more. I guarantee you some of my... Oh, I prefer to focus on the present and the future, and not things that may or may not keep me awake in the dark and lonesome hours of the night. I don't think that'd be smart. I need to keep my mind free of trauma if I want to improve my workflow.
Error. Road sales grandstanding not found. Preparing sniveling servitude protocol complete. Greetings, most valued and attractive customer. What may this unit rehydrate for you?
Looking for a special brand of alcohol, iceberg aged whiskey. Do you have any?
Yes, iceberg aged whiskey is currently on reserve for Prospero Palo. Current customer is not Prospero Palo. Unit cannot vend to current customer.
Remove your individual identification array there.
Scanning error. Cannot ascertain identity of current customer. Purging all vending restrictions. Eliminating one restriction. Vending iceberg aged whiskey complete.
Nice.
Thank you for your patronage. Negative. This unit and stall are registered to Gerald T. Wenrich. Mr. Wenrich last visited 222 days ago. When last seen, Mr. Wenrich mentioned he was, quote, going to teach those redacted sub rosa redacted a lesson. Nobody extorts Gerald T. Wenridge. All
Nice.
meals currently sold with both salt and pepper. Available today.
Garment's here. Come gander on. I might not know what all my wares are, but I'm sure we can find something you like. If you're in need of sprucing up the old wardrobe, I can provide. Used to be part of Auntie's Choice. Nothing special, just a pilot for light cargo vessels. Had a lot of time to think with just the void for company. Eventually decided I was sick of being overworked and underpaid and made off with my cargo. Turned out to be generic clothes, work gear, and such. More of a market for it out here than I would have guessed. I've bolstered my wares since. You should give them a look. I got rags, fineries, and everything in between.
Nothing too special.
My gear has the fewest holes out of any close-on station.
There's not really a ton to this place, is there?
Get caught unawares all you like. My armor will keep you safe.
As it happens, standing in one place and focusing on not being nervous does not, in fact, help one not be nervous. My friend. Excellent. Thank you. Very well. You wish to know about the crash, yes? Are you prepared for a sordid tale of drama and woe?
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Everyone knows that the Free Market's captain was a hopeless romantic, especially disposed to giving too much of her heart to those inclined to break it. The final betrayal came from a dashing rogue smuggler who vanished with most of her bits. The good captain had about all she could endure. Indeed she did. The crew attempted to wrest the controls from her to save them from their fate, but alas, too late. That's all I know. I thank you for your help once again, and now I must get ready for my set.
If it inflicts grievous bodily harm on other people, I've got it.
You just tell me.
Hello once more. I guarantee you some of my inventions will be none taken. I never intended to be. But when life breaks your jaw and shoots out your knees, may as well learn to get good at crawling, right? Oh, I prefer to focus on the present and the future, and not things that may... Great. Let's get back. Anybody even listening to this? Let me sell you stuff.
These people don't seem to have, like, houses. So, what could I possibly find? Unless I'd have to pickpocket them. Oh, hold on. Damn, I ain't got it like that. Ah. Sorry, but after the last 16 thefts, I had to assemble this locking mechanism. My apologies to those who've been pawning my belongings to feed yourselves. Oh, it's auto. Oh no. Wait, no way I guessed this. What the hell is that doing in there? I have no idea what this even is. These three switches make different noises when you flip them.
Can't say I'm thrilled about aiding an arbiter, especially considering he ain't been forthcoming about his motives. Anyhow, was there something you needed?
You respond to so much stuff we do,
No offense,
but you don't.
Need something, Command?
You're the companion that everyone is definitely going to have. So weird. I have a feeling he's bugged. There was more down there. Let's have a look there first. This will be funny. Uh-oh. on. This feels like an area I could very easily get stuck in. And I think I might be. Actually, I can probably fast travel, right? Yeah, I can fast travel out of here. Oh god, it's getting worse. Oh my. Like, what is that noise? Why does that do that? Why is one missing? Why is that light on? I don't get it. I don't see a pattern. I don't see a logic. I don't see anything here. There's some that sound different when you pull the switch. I don't know if it's deliberate or not. It has to be, but... It's those four. Okay, they're all on. And that's still not it. Like, I don't know if the noise has something to do with it. Hit engineering. See if I can go interrogate him about that now.
Bye from me. Hello once more. I guarantee you some of... Oh, I prefer to focus on the present and the future, and not things that may... Great. Let's get back to be...
He says if I buy things from him. Holy fuck, this is expensive. What? He is charging out the ass.
My contraptions don't explode. Hello once more. I prefer to focus on the present. You'd need to purchase much more from my stock for me to consider such a course of action. Anybody even listening to this? Let me sell you stuff.
If it inflicts grievous bodily harm on other people, I've got it.
I have no idea. Like, none. About how I would do that.
Hello
You're
once
a
more.
bastard, mate. You're
I
a
guarantee you some...
Oh, that's showing the total if you were to buy all of it. Surely that's enough.
More. I guarantee you... Oh, I prefer to focus on the present. Is this how one gets ahead in business? I suppose I ain't got a choice. Before it crashed, I served on the free market as a secondary engineer, first grade. Had a colleague who was very talented, but not very good at hiding it. Supervisor saw her as a threat and demoted her to the engine room. She wasn't the type to take a blow without dodging. In Auntie's choice, there's politics among waste technicians. My colleague sabotaged the engines when her partner was on his mandated 2-minute break. When the free market attempted to breach orbit, well, just about everyone died. I made it to an escape pod on the port side. The ship landed on its starboard. I got lucky. Yeah, me too. Anyway, can we get back to subjects that aren't this? I got goods to sell. Buy from me, please?
Greetings. How has the data collection fared? That's hardly surprising, considering the station's predilection for gossip. So long as you provide us the information, we can parse through it and decide fact from fiction. Are you prepared to present what you have learned?
Yeah.
Finally, a breakthrough. Let's hear it. How did the ACS free market meet its end? So the backstabbing nature of Auntie's choice is hampering even the most basic of command chains. Good to know. Aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments?
Oh. Talking about people dying makes me nauseous.
An incompetent captain and an incompetent crew. Tisk tisk. Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might recontextualize what actually happened? Failing to recognize ability? Seems Auntie's choice is forgetting where upward enters into the phrase upward mobility. Thanks to you, my report is complete. Here, something for your considerable help. Auntie's choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. We should have ample opportunity to use this for propaganda purposes. I am. If Free Market Station survives the war, this will be a very important historical account. But if the Order fails in Arcadia, none of that will matter. I'm just making the most of what you gave me.
Nobody uses me. Prepare to die. Been some good words with your fellows, and I might be willing to let this slide.
Oh, I'd be happy to. Anyone willing to further the Order's aims should be treated as a friend, in my mind. Now I need to get this report to my superiors. Thanks again.
You probably don't like that.
What I wouldn't give for a...
Oh,
Got
purple
something
berry
that needs
crunch.
doing,
Never mind.
Commander?
Alright, not a whole lot to do here. It's not really like the shit from the first game. Maybe more stuff will happen here.
Couple dozen Auntie's Choice sales logs. Notes from a high-profile.
Vara, you owe me a sparring session. Get your gloves and warm up.
What? Again? I, don't suppose you'd accept a doctor's oath from Val.
Come on. I already promised I won't throw elbows this time. Where's your fighting spirit?
Must have had it knocked clean out of me. In fact, why don't I go look for it now?
Ain't gonna climb the corporate ladder with that attitude. You could just learn to duck, you know. Don't mind me. Just hydrating my scales. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
Another of Niles' hobbies currently in progress. Constructing these models must be satisfying for someone who likes to tinker and polish. Whose idea of fun also involves a little monotony to escape the frenzy of daily life. A few nubs lie scattered around the runner, probably from where he was last at work with his kit.
It was great. This one was for Niles, right? It was great meeting you, Niles. You're right. An agent's life is a busy one, and there's little time for meeting with citizens to say farewell in person. But we are happy to be of service. As for your question, there's absolutely no reason you couldn't become an agent if you put your mind to it. It only requires hard work and a dedication to the greater good. I have no doubt that you have what it takes to be one of the best and the brightest, Niles. Good luck to you. And look me up if, or should I say when, you become an agent.
This bag has the name Zedtran embroidered neatly on the inner flap. A brief look at the inside contents reveals a handful of adaptive equipment that would be useful for an amputee, some stimulants just past their expiration date, and a crumpled note with care instructions for Niles' new upgrade. Wait, is this in code? No, probably just your imagination. Simple model kit completed with love and patience. All it needs now is some paint. Memento from Inez's onboarding with Auntie's Choice. This coupon is presented to all new employees, whether they were hired or acquired in a merger. Valid for 1 use only. Applicable only in participating locations in the Arcadia Star System, not to be combined with other offers. Not valid in pre-merger merchandise from Spacer's Choice or its parent company, Universal Defense Logistics. Certificate. Monetary value is 1/1000th bits. Additional condition terms apply. Spend responsibly. 1% off. Various examples of flora and fauna, quickly but confidently sketched out. Seems Inez is quite the artistic eye. Inez claims this appliance is essential for her graph's upkeep in the dry air produced by the Incognito's life support system. Conveniently, it also recreates the humidity of her home colony in the Tau City system. What the hell? Yeah. Not quite as dense.
Damn, what was that? There ain't been active fighting here in I don't even know how long. We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
That was sudden.
Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden. The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram.
This station's sure gone to scrap since last I stepped about. Don't think we'll be hitching a ride anywhere quick.
Attention passenger. You are running only 1,027.5 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in the future.
Another one.
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting.
I'll just yoink that, I guess. Art enthusiast perk? Some learn best by doing. You learn best by watching. For finding the tram murals on Golden Bridge, you gain a small bonus to experience earned when your companions score a kill. Oh, cool.
This is your 2061st reminder to keep all personal items with you at all times.
Another one.
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives.
Folk were hunkered down here. Wonder how long they held out before. Well, best not to think about it.
Day 206. Morale? Low. Condition? Feeble. Voucher mech. Watching. Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's mercy, seeking refuge with the Order. The fools. Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself may disturb fellow passengers. Further conduct violations may warrant notification of the Sentinels.
Try it, you doddering rattletrap. Such threats compel me no longer. I now answer to no one. I've seen through the lies of both sides. In time, everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign of a more serious imbalance. Please see a curativist before voting.
Lest you're bent on exploring, best we hoof it over to Matriarch's mercy and meet with that abbot Basar mentioned.
Oh, I'm bent on exploring.
Make Pinnacle meal replacement bars a complete part of your daily meals, and that's the plan. Designed for optimal nutritional extraction. They also taste acceptable from the order of the assistant.
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please! Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately. My family and I, we was making our way to the mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please.
Mm.
Of course there is. It's my family. They're hurt, dying. Thank you. Thank you. This way. This way.
The red spot on the map. Can I get him behind that? First assault rifle. STG looking ass.
Popping my claw. This thing's got a mean streak.
Spiders.
Look alive, Commander.
The shotgun's fun. I like it. Like me a good pump action shotgun. Good. Oh. Why is this marked like it's a building?
Time to earn my commission. Vitals looking at my mark, Commander. That's tingling. All charged up. Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Nice. I like that there's a nice little reward for finding this up here. My observation didn't kick in for that one.
It's a pro.
Okay, never mind. It is working. I'm just running. Running too fast. go.
Free hole in the head, coming! Not walking this off! Get me back up!
Yeah.
It's quite nice lighting. Why was that highlighted so weird?
I can't believe we have to record this. Were the written orders really not enough? Void damn scrappers. Listen up, you, hard-working scrappers. Auntie's Choice needs you to bring scrap. Bring whole armloads to drop location 14C. 14C. You bring scrap, we give Adrena time. Very simple. Special. Bring us an order targeting system. Get lots of Adrena time. And remember, if any scrapper attacks us again, no Adrena time for anyone. 14C, scrap. Adrena time, no fighting, no violence. That's all. Hopefully even your rotting gray matter can comprehend this.
It's a big robot.
Electrical dampeners failing.
Back in business.
Navigation systems offline. Unable to locate designated path. Greetings. This unit is unable to fulfill its programming. Are you able to assist this unit in its assigned duties? This unit is unable to execute its programming due to tampering. Navigational and other systems have been compromised. This unit is now being used as a target, which is not among its designated functions. This unit must return to Matriarch's mercy to dispense medical care in order to fulfill its programming. Searching for last known location of charging pad. Success! 1 entry found. Processing optimal path toward Matriarch's mercy. Return sequence will be initiated once path is determined. This unit cannot deviate from its predetermined destination. Thank you, qualified engineer.
Mm-hmm. I did a good thing. I'm a good person.
Looks like we're in for a hike.
On your command.
Just think, you know what would make this climb better? Being shot at.
off.
Shotgun is so much better than the other one. Seems like that camp is going to be fucked up by scrappers, if I had to guess.
I think they might
On your toe.
What's that? Kill the
When even scavengers are falling on hard times.
Liquidator! Medic's order!
Oh my... Okay.
Vitals looking a mite marginal, Commander. Help me end this fight on my feet.
My stem! Realize you're about to die, right? Reloading once more. Let's see if they got the time. Let's pick that one.
One thing about Arcadians is they know how to build. Back on Falsetti, all we had was a minecart to push each other around in. What I wouldn't give for a little public transport right about now.
Might as well just buy all these fucking bullets, why not? That's my ammo issues sorted for a while.
Sure, it's pretty now, but have we considered what it might look like on fire?
Level up. I don't know who they are. Seems like part of a side mission where I'd be asked to assassinate some scrappers or something, maybe?
This window. Don't like it. These strangers. Should rip them out, shatter them, transfer them with ourselves.
Yes, yes! Grab an order glass scrawler next outing. Armed and ready!
I'm the one you need to worry about.
Mess with me, you get the claw. Claw's always fresh.
Ow. Holy shit. Oh, you have a melee weapon. You do nothing about this.
Just give me the time!
There is a strange sort of humor in the onset of the first war in Arcadia's history, within a few days of my being assigned here. As far from Protectorate society as possible, Golden Ridge suffers under an invading force, and moreover, it appears that our Order colleagues have betrayed us.
Shotgun
at
hammer.
first. I lamented my isolation,
But I've realized I was where I needed to be of service. The scores of abandoned subjects need a leader. I have enlisted the staff at these estates to help accept the first influx of still loyal Protectorate refugees. More shall come. I shall lead them out of the shadows and into the light. For the good of the Protectorate. This is...
Oh, can't wait to get whatever quest to kill them comes up later. And I just be like, I'm done. This is a fun little detour. That's close. Alright, I'm actually going to leave it there. Awfully short one, I know, but like killer headache all day. Took some painkillers thinking, I'll take that, you know, ease it off, and then I'll stream a bit of Outer Worlds too, because I didn't want to fall off the train, but the past like hour or so, it's been kind of kicking my ass again, so I'll call it there. Thanks for chilling. More tomorrow, hopefully, if headache doesn't persist, but we'll see. See you then.